Yeah, bang, we in this thing. No Invite Podcast, episode 29, season 2, The Level Up. I'm Blaze, also known as Blaze One Diz for all y'all that don't know. Y'all know what it is. And we back at it. Yeah, I know. You guys miss me. You know, I disappeared. I went AWOL, renegade. You feel me? I was out there in the world. Which song? So I got the live on, by the way. So anybody that is listening to the podcast right now, just know that I'm doing a live stream as I'm recording this. So I'm recording it live, obviously, because I'm alive. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to be talking and conversing back and forth with the live stream. So if y'all hear me and my train of thought gets interrupted and I answer somebody, just know that we're live streaming as well as catching the audio too. So the song, what song are you talking about? Because I played a couple songs and I don't normally do that on my stream. Underscore Chula underscore 24 asked me when am I dropping that song that I'll be playing on my Instagram stories. I don't know because honestly, I've been, keep it real 100 with y'all, I love making music, but I feel like the music that I was talking about this last night, I feel like the music that I like making is not the kind of music that is popular right now or is like that. That doesn't mean that I can't make that kind of music, because I did a feature for Don Stadium the other day on a dope ass beat, and it wouldn't have been my it wouldn't have been like a song that I normally would do, but I can do it. See, the thing is I can make any kind of music. I believe I can make anything from the new catchy stuff to real hip hop to mob shit and all in between. That's how I feel like. But I feel like what's in my heart is different than what people want to see. You dig what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So as far as music goes, I'm just recording and having fun now. I'm not even tripping. I got 2 artists that are dope as fuck that I manage. The records that they're putting out are ridiculous. The visuals, I just did an album called The Originals. It's fire as fuck. So that's me being humble, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Your boy gotta just, you know, I'm gonna be humble, but I gotta be honest. You feel me? If we're gonna be talking like how we're talking. Mama didn't tell me to her humble was like, you know, just saying, just be gracious, you know what I mean? But take credit for what's yours. So, I mean, that's where I'm at right now, really, when the music and all the shit comes. It's like, when it comes down to it, it's so easy that I forget more than I remember, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to I'm just an artist that put their 10,000 hours in. So I know what I'm capable of. And I'm ready to do some new shit, something different, something outside of my box. But for right now, like the real kind of music that I like, the real deep, soulful music with a message, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got somebody. Okay, everybody, we got somebody that AKA One Solo, want to go live with me on the podcast. So we're gonna see what he's talking about, man. He a good cat. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go, man. You're gonna have to speak up though, because I got the mic over here. It's gonna try to catch you the best we can. So, see what he's talking about. What's up with it, bro? What's happening? Having technical issues, connectivity issues. Oh, what's up? What's good with it, bro?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, we just, episode 29, No Invite Podcast. I've been going every weekly since like before the start of the year. I'm 29 weeks in, put it that way, but I skipped a week last week. So this week I'm trying to make up for it, because anything that you do, it's all about consistency, right?
Hell yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. How you doing, bro? What's going on, man?
Man, same shit, different toilet, dog. You know, one step at a time, man. One step at a time, waiting for the journey and the grind. You know?
Not even mad at you.
Shit, man. Whittling and moving in between. Music and this damn military shit.
I could dig it, bro.
Oh yeah, we got Mac Will 47 here.
Okay, Mac Will, you already know a repeat offender on the No Invite Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
A repeat offender on this No Invite Podcast. You know, everybody that fuck with me know who Mac Will is, because he's been on my shit before.
shit was funny as fuck.
Man,
That shit was funny. We was high as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of faded though. I had a couple drinks,
I
so.
would have been there, but you know, trials and tribulations, going through the thing, man, going through the thing.
But you know what though? In time, bro. In time. You know what I'm saying? Things will happen when it's meant to, bro. So as long as you're willing, I'm willing too. We'll meet somewhere down the middle and make it happen, bro. You fuck with Don, you fuck with Wills, it's good.
Definitely. Was definitely, man. Oh, it's some shit. I got some. Oh my god, I got some shit. I got some shit. I mean, I got some shit. I got some shit in store for the streets.
Y'all been working, bro.
In store for the streets. We all do. We all do. The whole RVR. You gotta look out for that new tape, man. Me and Solo got a tape coming out pretty soon. It's coming out pretty soon. Like, we in the works of it. We go to the studio every day now.
Yeah, I know y'all been working, bro. I can see the consistency. You, Wills, Don, all y'all been consistently have something going. So that's dope right there that you guys are actually maintaining it. It's kind of like how I opened it up when I just first said it. It's like it's all about that consistency, bro. Whether it happens as fast as you want it to or not, that sometimes as artists we don't always get to decide that. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're applying pressure, consistency, you finna something gonna kick. You feel me?
Oh, Lil Cuz, what's going on, Lil Cuz? What's going on, Lil Cuz? What's going on, Lil Cuz?
We on live too, by the way, y'all. Like real talk. But yeah, man. You guys got any topics? Anything y'all want to talk to me about? What's it called? I actually wanted to ask you guys a couple questions. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I've been wanting to know. Things that I've been wanting to like. This is a topic. So we're gonna kick off the first little topic. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, so you know right now everything that's going around. You know what I'm saying, all the clout chasing and shit, and how people be acting wild on the internet and shit, right? What's up with it? So there's a gang of that shit going on now. Do you think that people doing that thing right now should their folks be actually intervening, or is it like? Do you think that it's something that that motherfucker just gotta learn his lesson on his own?
Man, big topic on that. Cloud chasing is not a thing. Cloud chasing is not the thing.
Yeah.
It's never a good outlet to proceed and pursue. You know, and especially when you're trying to get to a certain position in your career, bro, you never wanna clout chase. Always keep it real, bro. Always keep it real.
Now, do you think for instance, let's say you know somebody that's we know of an artist. There's plenty of artists that they chose that path, and it hasn't really ended too well for them. If, you know, so far the clout chasing shit, even like with the whole 6ix9ine shit, like even if he's trying now, it's not the same. He's not the same as far impactful as he was before. You dig what I'm saying? Because that shit get played out. You know what I mean? They should keep it real. That shit really get played out after a while. You're just like, man, I ain't trying to. And then with the whole situation with him.
I consider 6ix9ine as a fucking artist. I think, you know.
He's an industry plant.
Of like manipulating and allowing certain people to, you know, come into the spotlight and the limelight and shit. But other than that, bro here? Alright, that's good. But, other than that, you know, shit. That shit right there, 6ix9ine is for surely out, bro. 6ix9ine is for surely out.
Well, and the reason why I was saying it though, the reason why I bring it up is like, you know, obviously his crowd, they pumped it because he was the cash cow. He was the money man. He was making money, so they're gonna let him say what he want to say. But for like the average artist that gets on there and thinks that they're just gonna get on just solely on that, they forget that, you know, 6ix9ine had a team that they were putting bread behind them. You feel me? So people that are doing it now, like just to do it, just to try to get in their way. Do you think, like how you said, I know for sure, I feel like it's a way to burn your career out fast. You know what I'm saying? It's a way for you to people to get tired of your ass faster than what you need to. It's like a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? You try to take a shortcut, and there ain't no shortcuts in this game. I don't know. People done said it.
There's no shortcuts, man. This shit is a long journey.
And you know,
it's a long journey.
I read some shit, right? And they said the reason, and I could be wrong, but it sounded fly to me, so I kind of agree with it. It said the reason why it's not good to take shortcuts because you arrive at your destination before you're meant to. So that's how I feel like things happen when they're supposed to happen, when they're supposed to happen. You feel me?
Exactly.
If they're meant to happen. So when you're taking shortcuts,
when the moment is right,
when the moment is right, and when you're taking shortcuts trying to get there and you speed up the process,
and
you don't. It's not really like
a lot of people gotta understand as well. Like, you know, time is inevitable. Like, bro,
most
we
definitely.
have an abundance of fucking time to blow the fuck up. I mean, what, Jay-Z didn't fucking get on until how old was he?
Is late 20s, going on 30. Late 20s.
Yeah, how old was Jay-Z when he fucking blew up?
He was in his like early 30s, like 30, 31, some shit like that. He was late 20s, early 30s. And that's when he just started. Like, he had longevity, like.
Oh, shit. That's what's up. Bro, how old was, example, 2 Chainz when he fucking got on?
Same thing, like, actually, like, mid-30s. Like, he was older than Jay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is never too late.
And it's longevity.
You feel me? Honestly, to me, what, like, fuck people up is, like, you know, they stop. They stop. They get disconnected from it. And the disconnection is like it's causing you and what your position and where the fuck you were at to just slowly decrease and just crumble.
Yeah, because it's momentum. It's like striking while the lightning's hot. You feel me? Like, if you don't have that, if you work so hard and you start getting that momentum and shit's cracking, you can't stop. You got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's where the longevity comes in. If you ain't burnt yourself out, people ain't tired of you. Because even I'll keep it real, like with the game and the whole G-Unit shit back in the day, that shit got boring. Like, I stopped wanting to hear about that shit. Like,
Exactly. It got boring.
I was like, make music.
50 Cent knew that.
That's why he moved on. He evolved on some other shit. But even then, Fifth didn't just solely try to get on that. He did like a song, but he was controversial. But at the same time, it's right. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just different paths, bro. But check it, man. I just wanted to. I thank you guys for coming on live. I'm gonna keep the podcast rolling. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to get one in soon. We definitely got to get one in soon. Wills, what's popping, bro? Yeah, y'all already know, man. We finna get one in soon, Wills. You already know when that next single or that next album coming, whatever y'all doing, bro. You can tap in with me. We gonna talk about it.
All right, for sure. Yeah, we gotta do that interview, that exclusive.
Yes, sir. You gotta come drop.
I got that Back in Blood remix about to come out. So.
Bro, come drop it on your boy. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I gotta come drop it. I'm about to come send it to you. Right, I'm gonna send it to your email.
Yep, hit me. You already know. Hit me a DM and send me your shit. I'll send you my email.
It's good, for sure.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. One.
Yeah, so like her, she gonna go.
There you go. Sorry about that, y'all. Actually, I don't know why the fuck I'm apologizing. That's just what it is. Just the Know of Our podcast. This is what we doing, moving and grooving, shaking and baking. We back at it. We're gonna keep going. That was live caller right there. You know what I mean? Appreciate them for tapping in and giving me their input. That's like I said, I ain't got no fun. It's my second week. I ain't got a guess. I could do podcasts about like myself, but it's like I feel like I'm just talking too much sometimes. So I like to if I could get other people in there and whatever. So look, I'm gonna get off into some of my topics. So you know what I'm saying, without anything else, you know what I mean. It should have been the first at the top of my agenda to say this, but rest in peace, DMX. You know what I mean, legend, hip hop legend, rap recording, legend. You know what I'm saying. What more can we say? He was definitely an artist that I listened to. And I wasn't a super, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm not gonna be one of them people that like, oh, he passed away now, and I'm on his line and all this. No, I listened to X, but early X, and after a couple albums, I didn't really check for him no more. I fucking fuck with all his movies, always have. His movies are dope, and it's somebody that I definitely grew up listening to. So you know what I mean. He was a dope artist. He let the world know how he felt. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I could describe him. Like, he was one of those artists that were real. He came up in a golden era of rap and hip hop where, certain things still mattered, and they still matter to this day. They're just not at the forefront. of what the music is right now, I guess you could say. I mean, other things like have crept up in there and take more precedence over that. But he was a dope artist, dope actor. Grew up listening to it. My favorite song probably of all time from his is Dogs for Life. If you have never heard it, you should go stream that. Close second one is Slippin', of course. Everybody loves that one. That's like that's like how when you think about Biggie and Pac, you think about the quintessential DMX songs, the ones that you just know that you associate with them and everybody knows. And Slippin' is one of those. Rough Rider Anthem is another one, but I think there's a song on the album called And Then There Was X. I believe it's called Here We Go Again. And storytelling, like me, I like bars and shit like that. So I always had the appreciation for people to tell stories, what happened in your verse, and not just one verse, that you setting up the story in the first verse. In the second verse, the second act of the story takes place. And in the third verse, it's like a movie, cinema, what I'm saying? The climax, the last, and there's a resolution. Something happens at the end of the movie or the song. So that's a real good storytelling song. If y'all ain't heard that, and just for the record, I'm not like these motherfuckers that be really mad because you discover somebody after you die, especially younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that happened with Nipsey. When Nipsey passed away, hella people are like, you guys didn't fuck with Nip, and really going ham on, and you could say the same thing about Mac Dre and all that stuff when he passed away. And they were going ham on the new people. And it's like, man, I don't really trip off people if you just discovered him, you know what I mean? Because even in his death, you know what I'm saying? Like he had to pass away for you to start showing him love. It's not that. It's like sometimes people, they didn't never give a body a chance. And unfortunately, when people pass away, that's when people give you a chance. When it's too late, right? Just like anything else in life, you know what I mean? When it's too late, that's when people give you the chance, or they're like, yo, he was the man, and I fucked with him, and she was so cool, and this and that, and she was, she was this and that, but they don't. That's just the facts of life. A lot of times, people don't appreciate shit until it's gone. Feel me? So just remember that when you guys are out there. I do my best to show as much as I can. I'm not perfect. I know I could do more. And I know I have my own funny way of expressing how I feel and how I love and shit like that. But that's just me. It ain't never personal. I'm my own person. I deal with shit my own way, the best way I can. You know what I mean? I definitely don't set out to hurt nobody. And I do my best to understand people, because at the end of the day, that's probably all I want, is just some understanding. You know what I mean? You ain't got to feel me. You ain't gotta fucking agree with me. We ain't gotta like the same shit. But if I understand that I don't like what you like, and you understand that you don't like what I like, and we could find common ground, then we good. And even if we can't find common ground, because we don't agree with something, doesn't mean that we have to funk or feud over it. You feel what I'm saying? That's another one of the topics that I wanted to bring up. It was like, if somebody posted a meme, and I don't remember the same shit, because memes are game. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's game. Free game. Not all of them are wise, and some of them, corny, cheesy ones, are just fucking facts of life that you should know. So I don't ever want to hear nobody like really bagging on memes, because memes be really fucking deep. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they come from places, from people, from things, from story and history and all that shit. The words travel. You feel me? That's just what it is. But yeah, like memes are like, bro, what's up with my guy, man? I know who you are too, by the way, pimpin'. Words, that's what words are. You feel me? Words travel and shit like that. So memes are game. And I think, what did it say? It said, fuck, I forgot. Because I'm not going to remember word for word what it said. But memes are crazy, because fuck, give me a second, y'all. Remember what were we talking about? Talking about memes, the game, and all that shit, right? And the meme that I was thinking about, it said, what the fuck did it say? See, that's what happens when you smoke right before the podcast. I'm gonna have to put a button on that. Just know that memes are fly as fuck, and I'm high and I've been drinking already, so that's my motherfucking excuse. Plus, I took an extra week off on the podcast, so I'm a little rusty, y'all. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like doing solo podcasts, but sometimes it's just like, man, it's a little much. It's like I like having back and forth conversation with people more than anything. Like, so, yeah, forgive me if I'm not all the way up to par. And I'm not going to stop smoking, by the way, neither. So you really got to forgive me for that. That's just what it is. I think I'm going to let the live go. You got to catch the rest. All right, see ya. Instagram Live. I just said goodbye to them. They're going to have to catch the rest on the actual thing. They got 20 minutes. They usually get 15. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling generous. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But like I was saying earlier with the whole... And even earlier when I was talking to them on live, and I'm telling them about, that meme that said the reason why, you don't arrive at your destination and all that shit about that. That shit was some shit I learned on a meme. And it came from somewhere. It came from a real place. But the meme might have been cheesy. You feel me? The meme might have like, a picture of fucking Mark Wahlberg in a suit jumping out of a Lamborghini, and it says that, or some stupid shit like that, or Drake, with the praying hands and the teardrop in his eye and shit like that. The delivery is corny, but the source material is always game. You feel me? Game. GAME for y'all that don't know and need to know some. So I forgot, man. It was a really good point, y'all. I'm disappointed in myself. You know what? Let me smoke some more, because this is for the pain now. But yeah, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, DMX. Still a living legend. Even then, he lives through his music, as an artist. That's all I could ever ask for, you know what I mean? How many people, pass away and you don't even got a fucking video of them, or like some audio. You can't even hear their voice anymore. Just imagine how creepy that's going to be when I pass away and my kid could go back and listen to all my podcasts and shit. He gonna be like, fuck, like, and then it's at that, it's like a time capsule. So how I'm think now is going to be probably different than how I'm thinking when I pass away, hopefully, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, in my 90s or some shit, you feel me? So I don't even know if I'm embarrassing my kid right now. Hopefully I'm not. I love him too much it's not intentional, but but at the same time, I gotta live too. When he gets to my age, maybe I hope he understands. Like, kids don't really understand you. They understand some of you, but they don't understand you fully until they're older, because they might understand, okay, my dad's old and he does old people shit, but you won't understand that it's old people shit till you get old, and then you realize it's like, yo, this is vital. This is like everyday regular shit now. Like, when you were young, you probably didn't think nothing of it, but this shit is real now. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I love my kid, and anything I say on here, I stand on it. Fuck it. It is what it is. I don't put out nothing that ain't supposed to be out anyway. So for all you guys trying to catch me slipping, you can suck my dick. You feel me? It's good. All the haters out there, hello, if you're listening, we're back. We're back now. This is DJ. You feel me? And we back now. And your bitch here, and your bitch there, and your bitch everywhere, and your bitch is everywhere that you not. You know what I'm saying? So remember that, because that's the reason why you mad. It got to be the reason why you mad. But I just seen a video, and we were talking about earlier on the live before we got on, because I kind of did like a little pre-live before we actually got on and started recording. And I seen a video of this lady. It's like a TikTok video, and you know how it's like a reaction video where the background, it's like another video, and then it cuts away to the lady, and she's doing like a reaction of what they're saying. And the lady was basically saying, yeah, Trump's still alive. Trump's still the president. He's in charge of the military, and you're gonna find out real soon that that Biden don't have any nuclear codes. Like, it was the most wildest. Like, if you listen to it, it sounded crazy, bro. Like, it sounded like some seriously, like you hope that it's like clout chasing, and it ain't really what you thought it was. It was an older lady. She had to be probably like in her 50s. You know what I'm saying? She looked a little, I mean, she could have been a little bit younger, and just kind of, she looked like she had some mileage on her. Y'all, I'm not here to judge or nothing, but she looked like a rough 50, you feel me? Like a real tussled, you know what I'm saying? 50, it was a long 50 years, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what she was doing? But anyway, she said all that. This is what she said. It's not verbatim, but that's what she's saying, and we're going to find out real soon. And I'm just like, yo, do people really think like this? Like, I want everybody listening. I know all y'all know somebody that's a Trump supporter. And like, look, I'm not fucking with the new shit neither. Don't get me wrong. I'm not neither party. I'm not Democrat, Republican, none of that. So this ain't even about that. This is just being real and being real funny at that. So everybody knows a Trump supporter. You should ask him and look him dead in their eye and be serious with him, right? Be firm, but understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been through a lot. And we're not on their level. You feel me? We're more advanced, so we have to treat them with a little bit of compassion. Now, do we have to forgive them? No, we don't have to. We're definitely not gonna forget. But the longer you carry grudge, the more the shit just is bad for you. If a motherfucker and there's levels too. Don't get me wrong. Everybody don't deserve forgiveness. You feel what I'm saying? There's some people out there that are really, really out of pocket. But for your casual Trump friend supporter that was, riding the wave and got caught up in the hype, got all misty-eyed when Trump said, 4 more years, and just check on him, y'all. And then when you see him, ask him wholeheartedly, sincerely, with concern and firm tone in your voice, if they really think that Donald Trump is president still. Now ask him. And everybody knows off their first reaction who's crazy and who's not, basically. And I ain't gonna give you how or why or when. You're just gonna know. But there's really, I really feel like, I think I heard somebody else talk about it. And look, man, I don't follow none of that shit, bro. So I can't tell you what the latest trending topic is in fucking, Trumpers fucking United. He's gonna do his own social media. So hashtag Trump's fucking save my life 2028, whatever the fuck, whatever 2026. I don't know what the fuck anymore. You know what I mean? All I know is ask him that, because I want to know. This is not even podcasting no more. This is field reporting, live from the front lines. Go check on them first to make sure they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Ask him that. Have some coffee with them, perhaps some pastries. Make sure they chew every bite slowly, because, you care for them. You don't want nothing to happen to them, okay? We got to show compassion, like I said, for anybody that got caught up in the hype and just listening to what social media and the righteous of the most righteous blogger says, or whatever. Same thing with this vaccine, man. Do what's right for you. If you want to take it, take that shit. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. That's it. And the best advice I could give you is never listen to me when it comes to, if you ever hear me anywhere trying to give you advice on shit like that, like you should take the vaccine because I heard on an internet blog site that the Pfizer company, who never hurt anyone, said it's this and this and that. You'll never hear me tell you that. The minute I tell you that, that's when you never listen to me. You never hear me tell you, go take it, and I'm not gonna tell you not to take it. This is what we're here for. We're in a country where it allows us to make our own decisions, and while we still can, because I'm sure they're making it real difficult to try to not take it, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm telling you, do what's in your heart. Make sure that it's what's in you and not what you feel. Trust your gut. That's what I say. Trust your gut. Don't fall for the hype. And always remember that you're not going to get to pimp tonight. You hear me? So you got to get it right. Anyways, check on your local Trump friend, please, and make sure they're all right. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that, basically, I kind of brought the topic up with Solo and Mac Wills. And it's talking about, I was talking about the clout chasing shit, and should, people's friends take their fucking phone away from them. Does people really be doing too much on these apps, show, and they're not ready for that? Like, I'm guilty. I probably did some shit too, like where I was talking too much shit, but I've always meant it in good fun. And what I mean by that is, like, I'll talk shit about sports, and if I go on, social media and comment on one of these blogs, it's never like out of hate. Like, if they ask me, what do you think about this? Like, you know what I mean? Because everybody does because that's what social media is. You partake, in the conversation, I guess you could say, whatever. So whatever you feel like. So if I'm like, yeah, that new fucking, what's it called, tape's dope, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or is this video dope? Yes. Or if it's not, no, whatever. You know, I usually don't say, I'm like, if I don't have nothing good to say, I'm not going to say nothing type person. You feel me? Because who the fuck needs more negativity out there anyways? It's like, okay, you know what I mean? No one makes me feel any kind of way enough for me to even think I got to talk about him like that. You dig what I'm saying? So I just not how I operate. But like, when you have somebody in that like that in your circle that does shit like that for that whole sole reason, you know, whatever. And I mean in big things, like I'm not talking about like everyday life. I'm just talking about like these rappers in general. Like if you got cats that are like on a certain level and they're doing shit and they're doing like, what do they call that? Publicity stunts is what they used to be called. You feel me? Where they're doing shit just to get attention. Like we talked about the fucking Nike devil shoe or whatever the fuck, the devil's camel toe or whatever the fuck that shit. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, we talked about that shit too, and it's the same thing. It's like the shock. I don't see longevity in that. And my topic is that basically you are, for the people around you to allow you to do shit like that. And I'm not saying allow you, because you could do whatever the fuck you want. But like if you get to the point where like, you know, you're doing things all wrong to just create shock value to get attention, it's not really a formula for success. You know what I'm saying? You could go in the past 10 years, I would say, and go back and, you know, the internet, the track record for people that were trolling on the internet and really clout chasing and doing shit and stuff, it's not really great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, a lot of different shit, you know? And then it's like also too with the clout chasing shit, we also got to look at it when you see that shit and think of it like this, like, okay, they're probably doing it for this, but it's really not just them. It's these other places that push that shit and, you know, make it the only thing that's talked about. And then, you know, we end up talking about it like right now. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a lot of factors to it. You know what I'm saying? I try not to fall for the hype. I'm not surprised not anymore when shit happens on the internet and people get to talking wild and crazy and, you know, motherfuckers snitching and all that shit that was like of shock maybe like a year ago. It's like nothing now. So that's kind of my point. It's like, what's next now? I'm getting burnt out listening to these artists that are doing shit like that to now when they have something of value, like a new song or a video or a product that they're pushing. I don't even want to hear that shit no more. I'm just tired of hearing about them. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you dig what I'm saying? You burn yourself out, you know? It's a good, you know what I mean? Like, trying to get on that way is never the answer, and especially trying to maintain. To me, that's like, that's almost like, you know, you're like, you have no other formula. This is all you could do. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so I ain't never been me. I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I think the quality always stand with the music. If your music, your quality, the person, the wave, the mentality, the everything like that will always go before the clout chasing. People would fuck with that longer than they ever will, just based off only knowing you from controversy or conflict. You know what I mean? But yeah, you are judged by the people you are around. So some of these dudes that do this shit, people around them, either they're using them or they just don't fucking care, or they're too dumb. They're like, yo, because a lot of rappers are signing bad deals too. Like another rapper just came out, I think it was fuck is his name, from New York or something. Like no, I think he's from Philly. PNB Rock just said like, yo, he want to buy out his own deal with his label because they've been making millions off him, and he's yet to even get $1 million worth of money from them in return. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't understand how that works, was because PNB Rock got more than one hustle. You know what I'm saying? He makes music, he signed to a label, but I mean, there's show money, appearances, features, I mean, other stuff that he could get money direct and get money to him. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? A lot of rappers are signing bad things, bro, and it's like, you know, that's in that case, in PNB Rock's case, he's not that kind of person as far as clout chasing and nothing. Like, he's actually a real dope artist. It just happens. You feel what I'm saying? So, but a lot of these controversial artists, what was the other dude's name? I only heard one real good song from him, Lil Xan. Same thing, would say crazy shit to try to get the attention and everybody. Nah, nobody don't really think about that dude. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. The only person checking for Lil Xan is people in fucking 5th grade to fucking 3rd grade. You dig what I'm saying? To 12, none of that. Like 10 years old tops. You feel what I'm saying? 12 years old. So, and is it his fault? It might be, or it might have been his team, or either way, if you got a real team of real people around, they should be like, yo, that's not the move, bro. You feel me? You my folks. This is not it. Keep coming with music. That's why they really fuck with you. They fucked with you because your music was on point. You made a song that was dope. Follow up with that. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, you are judged by the people you're around. So, you know, people that got that clout chasing friend, or that friend that likes to talk shit on the internet, or is a stupid hater, and you just know that they're hating. It's like, bro, stop. Tell your friends, man. If your friend's a hater, let them know. Because there's too much of that out here already. You know what I'm saying? It's too much negativity. If your friend's a fucking hater, you tap him on his shoulder and you tell him, you know what, stop being a fucking hater. And you fucking, if you got to do him like a broad and fucking douse him with a fucking drink in his face. Or like to be, you know, to be fair and politically correct. Or like a girl, you know what I'm saying? When a guy fucking says something wild and you take your drink at the bar and you just douse him in his face with the drink, like, get the fuck out of here. Do that to your hating ass friend and cool his ass off and let his ass know that, you know what, you ain't gotta be out here talking crazy on the internet or clout chasing. If you want attention, motherfucker, there's other ways of getting it. You barking up the wrong tree doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that goes all the way to the big, you know, rappers, you know what I'm saying? The same shit. If you want longevity, because you're a product at the end of the day, you're a commodity. You don't want to get played out. Get on for the right reasons. Start with your music. Your music is the whole reason why we fuck with you. You dig what I'm saying? That all the extra shit, you know what I mean, is unnecessary. You know, most artists are interesting people, so if you really are yourself and you make your music how you want to make it, people will fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. There's people out there that are on your wavelength. Y'all are vibing in the same area all over. The thing is, the world is so vast and so wide. The hard part is for the artist to get it in the right hands at times. In the right time, in the right music. Of course, everything's not a hit. I mean, there's a lot of factors, bro. Anybody that got on is blessed to begin with, because their hard work paid off, however they got to that point. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. No Invite Podcast, episode 29. I don't give a fuck. 37 minutes is better than no minutes. You know what I mean? I want to shout out everybody, the whole team, RiBirth Entertainment, Chico. You know what I'm saying? That Circulate EP coming real soon. Shout out Chico out there in Vegas tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Half. You know what I mean? 182A, the album is coming soon. The first official solo album from OBB Half. You know, on RiBirth Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have bundles with all kinds of shit. You know how we do, y'all. You know how we do when we drop these albums. You know, we make it an experience. So be ready for an experience if you really listen to the music and you really follow the culture. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Fuck the dumb shit. These are really my two favorite artists out right now. There's a lot of dope artists out. Don't get me wrong. But these are two of my favorite artists out. They're so different and a lot alike in the same way, in certain ways, that I'm super looking forward to this. For Chico shit, I've been that Circulate album, I already know it's gonna be crazy. And I know that Half's album is fucking crazy. And when that shit drop, it's gonna be everything that anybody that knows him and knows his music, it's gonna be everything and nothing that you thought it would be. And it's just the beginning, because he's working on more shit. I'm going to let him tell his story, because we're going to do his whole press run. So he's going to come and check in with us, and we're going to talk that pod talk, and we're going to launch the album, and we're going to do this shit right. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out Jizzle the Mayor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the squad. Shout out DJ Jigs. Shout out BL Smooth Entertainment. Chin Chin. You already know what it is, bro. We got an EP coming together. You know, shout out my girl, my son. You know what I mean? Shout out God, you know what I mean? Whatever God you believe in, you know what I'm saying? All praise due. And shout out everybody. Shout out your bitch. Shout out your bitch's friend. Shout out my haters. I know you're out there. And I promise you, I won't let you down. I'm going to keep giving you something to hate on. I'm going to keep giving you something to hate on, baby. If it ain't the clothes, if it ain't RiBirth Clothing Co., if it ain't the podcast, No Invite Podcast, if it ain't the motherfucking music, RiBirth Entertainment, or the production company, the film company, RiBirth Filmz, I mean, I'm coming up with a lot of different ways to piss people off, and imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So I see y'all out there. I know you know because you know that I know, and it's all love, bro. You know, that's what we're here for. I feel like as we should inspire each other. You know what I mean? No hate to nobody, man. I got so many friends right now doing really well for themselves that, you know, it's dope. You know what I mean? It's dope to see people fucking living the dream. You feel me? Really doing they shit like they say they were gonna do it. You know, if I go talk to a lot of my friends that I grew up with, it's like we grew up so harsh, bro. That to see them right now fulfilling goals, taking steps, doing shit, bro. That shit is not only is inspiring, bro, but it's like it's really really a good sign. Like, it's good to see your people doing good. Alexander.